There's a lot at stake in this game. It's not just Bangladesh versus Afghanistan. It's a tussle for positions, the jostling for positions in this Cricket World Cup.
Referee, match, you can go now. Tails is a call from Gulbadin, and tails it is. So Afghanistan have won the toss. Gulbadin, what are you going to do?
I wanted to bowl first.
So then Afghanistan, as I said, won the toss. They will field first. Bangladesh batting first. Just the one change. They've gone back to the same. Now Afghanistan, they've left out Hasratullah Zazai again. They'll open with Rahmat Shah. They've got
minded at all, because knowing that the strength in this might feel harsher, that it's the first 10 overs when they come on back to bowl. The seamers have struggled, so really want to go ahead in Litton Das. There's a bit of a change in strategy to right hand and left hand combination. Usually it was a Somushakar.
I've seen Litton Das open the batting, and he's an aggressive stroke player. Straight away a single available at long run. Oh, no, misfield. Cannot afford that. Just the start that Bangladesh would have wanted. Oh, left the bat well. He's a wonderful timer of the ball. There's Litton Das. Will go for 4. Oh, in the air, just wide of the fielder. There's a couple of those now that have left the bat and travelled in the air for a while. Oh, is he taking it? Finally, one goes to hand. There we go.
Yeah. Please give me the best angle, yeah. Move forward, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Umpires makes a soft signal of out. Evidence to overturn it. In these matters, it's always what you think you see. He's been a fantastic player for Bangladesh.
Placement is perfect. Get to him for the stroke to be played. And safe. Well, he played a couple of those against some of the big sides. Getting up again. Which they just can't quite do at the moment. Shakib, however,
have batting to come.
Earning his line and length on that occasion has Mohammad Nabi, and he's been punished for it. Well, it comes back beautifully.
It's a big wicket. Have a look at the length. Tamim should have been on the front foot. Dodged it up a little bit. Fuller went onto the back foot, just came back. Probably didn't turn. I was expecting to turn, and hits the top of the off stump. He delivers. Goes for 36. Bangladesh 82 for 2.
Particular Mohammad Nabi found a way. Pressure on. And that's close as well. Was there any bat? There wasn't. Double wicket here for Afghanistan, and 2 massive.
Richard waiting for the ball to move forward. Richard pitching in line, impact in line, and missing the wickets. Richard, you need to reverse your decision. Go ahead.
Oh, thick outside edge, it flies past at 1.5.
Oh, another day that would have gone straight up. Not today. It's the wicket-keeper's batting luck. Right, he's put that in the gap for 4. It's a great ability to play the sweep shot, either fine or squared. Oh, beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled. Lovely drift away from the right-hander.
That's why they were a little bit excited. There's no slip-in. They've had slip-in previously. Because of this partnership, an inside edge goes back inside. Very hard from a keeper.
There's an inside edge, I think, onto pad, so he'll probably get the 50. Well played, Shakib Al Hasan. His third 50 to go with 2 centuries in this tournament. It's been a dream run. Comes up to number 3. Oh, beautifully bowled. Now the fingers. It's one that's come into the left-hander.
You've got a, even 230, you've got a fight in your hands. Clever bit of bowling that. And a good decision to go with it.
51.
Mujib has done the oracle here for sure. Worked it well with his variations. Shumasaka now. Nice fielding. Now the only thing here, has Sharma run his bat in? I think he else. And he made it desperation.
I repeat, not out.
Asking. Yes! Getting. 4. He's asked.
Yeah. Move forward. But I can't see from here. So Richard pitching out, impact in line, and umpire's call on wickets. Stay with the decision out. Go ahead.
Yeah, the original decision. Mamadullah, next man in for Bangladesh. 4 down.
Now he's decided I've had enough of being in my crease. And coming down the wicket is little Mushfiqur Rahim and hitting it a long way.
First boundary for 12 overs as well. That's an indication of how difficult it has been to play a natural flowing game for Mushfiqur and company. And they've adjusted reasonably well on a tough pitch against many of these players.
4.
Mushfiqur is good.
Oh, that's a lovely shot for 4. Off the back foot. Oh, shot. If you can bat like that on one leg, why didn't
Good areas.
Should be out. Is out.
It's a good breakthrough. Once again, it's a slower delivery. I thought maybe he had an opportunity to hit that away over the field. Nice little innings from Mahmudullah, 27. Bangladesh 5 down for 207.
Keep the pressure on. Oh, that's close-ish. Very close. He's been... So, he said, yeah, quite rightly, it has gone over the top. Would have been umpire's call, but...
Making room. Still find the fielder. Will they come back for the second? They might do that. That's good running. Very good running. Oh! Direct hit.
Well, they'll have a look at this. Slide your bat in. Well, he did slide it, but they're saying, no, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
My decision is not
I'm
out.
worried about.
I repeat, not
close.
out.
7. Straight away, he's exposed through mid-wicket. Just away. He's so good at these funky little shots. The ramp, the reverse sweep, the switch hit. Down space again. Super, absolutely super shot. Or you hit a gap. This is a cameo in the making, this from Mossadegh. Should be out. Nabi is underneath it. It's following him. And 6 battle for every bit of it today. He's been skillful.
I thought he was excellent. Just trying to make some room and trying to score quickly, trying to pick up a boundary here and there. And then manages to hit up in the air, and Nabi does the rest. From Mushfiqur Rahim, who made 83 of 87. Bangladesh 251 for 6.
Mossadegh was able to get down the other end before Nabi's power play. There's so much of that going on. Oh, that's poor. That's really, really poor. That's what happens when you get one guy who can master the timing, and you give him the last ball, and it's a good one for Afghanistan. Right on. Beautiful piece of bowling to finish off. It was at the back of the hand, but the length was the key as well. It was fuller. He couldn't get the bat underneath it. He couldn't catch up with it at all. And Mossadegh, who was so effective in that short space of time, was able to get. So really good crowd. Predominantly Bangladesh, I will say, have witnessed, was the key. Only 9 extras, a pretty disciplined bowling performance, highlighted by the 18-year-old Majib, who took the new ball, bowled with great control. So it was acquired at 5.26 runs per over from their 300 allotted deliveries. It's a challenge at the top of the order today, who was particularly punishing 39. Is back, deep backward square leg. Is the reply.
Very early. It's a time now where Mortaza really needs to come that seam up. But they've only taken 4 wickets in the first power play all tournament, so that's indicative.
That'll go fine. Poor direction from Mustafa Zur, and he gets punished. Leg buys. From a wicket-keeping point of view, when they're going to take the pace off the ball like that, anything that resembles an edge or any deflection is never going to carry. It's sort of a really well played. That's what you want, pace on the ball. Then you can find a spot. Down the ground, and this could well get to the boundary. It might not. In fact, Shakib could run it down with some commitment. No.
Right, that's a good shot. That'll help. That's a much better shot. No problems with that one. That's going for 4. Put it on again for the rain. Oh, I don't think he's timed the ball well. The catch will be taken. Tamim Iqbal, this time he gets...
Well, Rahmat Shah on this occasion faced a few deliveries, wanted to try and show some aggression, went deep in the crease. That's how Bangladesh played the spin so well early doors. And I think if we have a look at it again, it hit higher on the bat. He gets Rahmat Shah for 24 in Afghanistan.
Hashmatullah Shahidi. Sits grip slowly. And that's why you need to break out with shots like these.
Bangladesh understanding now that they're both stuck in the middle. They're both stuck in the middle. They've made it back though. Their own world's a dangerous place. I mean, really.
For a while now.
That's sharp work. I think he's won the day.
Yeah, fair delivery. Give me the side on angle, please. Move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward. Yeah, move forward, yes.
The picture told the story beautifully. He's no longer captain. 31 years old. And just a little chip over mid-off. Well done. Just
And the full-blooded sweep on this occasion for the boundary. And building nicely through the...
Got him! That man in at short cover is such an important...
To a catch at short cover in the first innings. He is now in that position. And similarly, a catch coming forward. Sharp, hit hard. Yes, the captain, 3 short of his half-century. Afghanistan, 104.
A key batsman in this whole process is a big part of any success that... This service. Oh! from Shakib.
The wicket of Gulbadin, just a couple of deliveries before. This one slides on. This is the delivery you don't want to have as a player coming out to the middle, having just lost a wicket, trying to get yourself in line, and heard, the death rattle.
New batsman, experienced, age 31.
So, habit of his. Now he's got hold of it, but he's found the fielder. Wondering where the run's going to come from.
You do everything you can to try and find a gap in the outfield, and then you cut loose and you get out. So much space out there that you think you can hit, but you can't. It's just a day to work the ball. 17 for 5, getting further away from the target.
Man, like so many others in this Afghanistan side, there's a next gen that's getting handy for the West Indies. Now then, it's gone so fine. It's actually curved and gone right behind. There's Mehdi Hassan. Right, now 2 appeals. One for the leg before and then for the direct hit. I think there's an umpire's referral for the...
It should have been.
Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on.
Not for me.
I think the bat might have stuck in the grass a little bit. Wasn't at full stretch.
Yeah,
well, that's
I made my
just
decision.
terrible
My
bit of
decision
running
is
between
out.
the positions. The running between the wickets and stuff's got to make its way back. You look at how, when you're, look, kids, when you're watching, you've got the bat, and use your bat as advantage. You stretch the bat out, stretch it out with your arm. We'll look at that again, but the end result is that he has to go for 11, and it's 132.
He's just trying to protect himself. They'll get runs here. Might be 4 as well.
Yeah.
Right, straight away, Najibul Azad run.
Oh, it's terrific flair in that stroke, the dance of the feet. Deadly left arm medium. Another boundary. Once there's a bit of pressure hanging around the bowlers, so the... That's a fabulous blow. More of that, please.
And it just keeps rising each and every game. Look at that stable base. That gives him his power. That gives him the distance. And once again,
Gone. A play and a miss. And that champion combination, do it again. It's the Mushfiqah.
It will all boil down to how they play in the last 2 overs from Shakib Al Hasan. Becomes the first Bangladesh player to pick up 5 for and a 50 in the same match. It was a wide delivery, was down the track. Once he missed it, it was just regulation for Mushfiqur Rahim. Things were looking good for Afghanistan. He pulls out a beauty. Najibul Azad run goes for 23.
Rashid Khan is 20 years of age. He's grown up very, very quickly. We've talked about it 2 or 3 times today, but I just can't. Another wicket. Simple as that. Skipper takes another one. Mustafa Zur grabs one for the fizz. It's 190.
Was trying to hit one in the air. It's the cutter. Splices it, and it's a very easy, straightforward catch. The skipper was asked to field at the edge of the circle. Reaction from the fans. The Bangladesh fans are happy. Rashid Khan goes for 2. Afghanistan 191.
2 from 39. On a pitch where it just seems attack from Bangladesh. just fall short. There's quite a lot of shots into the outfield have done today, because they've got match winners. Little touch, yes there was. And the Fizz has two.
The crowd, they know that they're inching together. It's the cutter. Just roll up the fingers from Mustafizur Rahman. And just got a little bit high. Just the slightest of edges and straight on to the keeper. So another wicket for Mustafizur Rahman. Excellent reaction from the crowd. Zardan goes for naught. It's 9 down for 195.
195 for 9, 45.4 Majid. We've seen on, that's the other thing, such raw talent we've seen on show today.
Yeah, you mentioned about that win against West Indies.
Fiercely struck down the ground. Oh, and it's got through. Up in the air. It's going to land safely. They're going to come back for two, are they? No, they're not.
Falls into no man's land. And they do have 7 days in between.
And they've won this one. Right on cue. They have won this one.
Convincing win. Clinical. And what a show from Bangladesh. What a show from Shakib. They managed to score 262 when they came on to bat. This is how it all ended. That for Afghanistan came back in and hitting a middle and off. It's all over. Bangladesh grabs 2 points. Lovely scenes. Must be a very pleased sight for Mohammad Saifuddin and for the Bangladesh fans. Have a look at that. They've been doing that throughout the match. Excellent support. Look at the reaction from Mushfiqur Rahim. Wonderful, wonderful time with the bat. They know how. And that's exactly what has happened throughout the tournament for them. There you go. Bowled out for 200. Last 4 wickets, I should be saying.
They were a good combination today. They knew exactly the qualities of the pitch and they knew exactly when to take the pace off the ball. They were under threat a little bit early on because Bangladesh did their job today. Dominated the last half of the match. We gave them 4 out of the 5 sessions. Match summary, 262 for 7, and that was after Afghanistan asked them to bat first. Now I wonder about terrific all-round day 2 for Mushfiqur, but that is the end result. That Bangladesh now have 7 points. Afghanistan still